What up? It's a Saturday. I'm going to a Halloween party later, so I am Kim Possible. I'm also eating though. Gotta eat what you gotta eat. I don't have the right pouches, but before we get to the Isle of Bigail, you gotta observe we're Kim Possible. Let's do this. I've had the Kim Possible ringtone, like just that beepy stuff, for a long time, and then I just set my phone for like a schedule of hours to just keep making the alarm sound. And I'm just like, oh, but I'll rush away. It's kind of a fun way to get away from people I don't want to talk to, or, you know, just take a break, interrupt the conversation. Actually, that's kind of silly. I'm usually the one talking too much, so it's probably a relief for them. That way I can just, like, leave and get away. I'm like, finally, she shut up. I'm not gonna eat on camera, but I'm gonna wait around a bit. I'm not eating, this is just snacking. I hope everyone's... What month is it? October. Hope everyone's October is good. Mine is semi-good. It's hard out there, though. You know, I hear talk about a general strike. I'm gonna start talking about things that don't belong on my channel. Not as, like, a point of, topics. I hate virality. Virality can go shove itself. I think people should care about the content. I think people should care about what's important to them and not just follow a viral trend. You ever heard of a bandwagon? Got a bridge to sell ya. The hardest part of having hair is that it ends up in your mouth. You heard it here first. It's been kind of cold out, but keeps warming up, and I never know how to dress, and I think I'm gonna sweat into this bad boy. But I only need to last a few hours here and then later. You know that we lost. We straight up lost the only modern bar that opened in my town. I think it's okay, because I think the business knew what was coming and they closed it and they opened a different business in the same place without having to, you know, repurchase the property or anything. But it is sad to lose a spot that you felt was doing good. But hey, if the community doesn't reward it, what are you gonna do, right? What are you gonna do? Oh, better put Do Not Disturb back on. I hear sounds trying to reach my attention. Shush! Shush! I mean, we'll check what it said, but... Oh. Little eyelash in my eye. What does this say? Oh, that's just YouTube being like, hey, you went live, did you know that? Well... more of a canary system. If it doesn't show up, that's a problem. I like ramen. You like cheap ramen? I like salty stuff. Okay, so we ran up into, oh, let me open my side thing so I can actually read from it. Okay, we were doing Carnold Province a little bit. However, it is clear to me that the Travelers are way too strong for this. For us. So, I think we are in fact gonna head out to the Isle of Bigail. which isn't a surprise for anybody who knows what's going on in this game better than I'm remembering. But I was whinging a little last time that Bigail is not like a sexy place, which is the only metric you should care about. Finish my bagel. Let's see, what was it? Oh yeah. I wanted to check in on Fort Emergence briefly because at some point there's some stuff that goes on there. I've never known for sure what triggers it. And I'm still not like looking up the guides. When I did glance at guides in the past, it was clear to me that I pretty much saw everything. Maybe there's some secrets. I guess I don't have my achievement stuff up here. I don't know how to show that right now without messing with the stream again. But let's see what it says I have. I know I haven't 100% of this game. I'm at 45% achievement, 16 out of 35. Some of the stuff that I don't have, this game has a lot of like obligatory achievements that are impossible not to get if you just play the game. But I do have a few. That's funny. I unlocked all the achievements I have in 2022, in the month of November. That's weird. Okay, I got to the surface before in October in 2022, then everything else was November 2022. What I don't have is a lot of the like, hey, you should use the systems in the game. So I don't have 10 priest spells to level 3. Frankly, I actually don't know what that means. Because every time you go train somewhere, it tells you can only do it once, and you can only improve a spell once. This game's clarity is very strange. I don't get it. I know what that achievement's telling me to do, but the game systems don't seem to imply that it's doable. We'll figure out. So, yeah, Cleric Mastery, Mastery of Mages, Patron of Alchemy. I have never unlocked the achievement to have 12 potions made. Mostly that's because I made my own. But then there's others, like Lord of the Shovel, dig up 50 caches. I don't know how many caches I've dug up before. It doesn't show me progress on this game system. And then other ones are like craft 5 nice magic items. I don't have join the Anama here. Because I've only ever joined the Anima when I was playing Exile 3. Oh man, there's an achievement for getting 20 priest spells to level 3. I know I was playing on an easier difficulty before. So that's part of why I didn't need to do some of that stuff, but also I appear to have ignored the bounty board in my previous plays. Show me the hidden achievements. I'm not worried about being spoiled here. Blah blah blah. Oh yeah, a lot of the artifact stuff I have not unlocked here. There's kind of one of everything. Weapons and armor-wise. Maybe not everything, but there's some main artifact items. And what I believe is going on is that the, just realized I left my tights in the background. That's funny. Let's just move them. What I realized, is that I think we even have a couple quests right now for going to find some of those items. But those items are from the original Surface crew. And I still don't actually know what happened to those people, or if the game is ever even going to tell us. But it appears that they have done a giant Easter egg hunt for us. Or something. Maybe it's less happy than that. Maybe they got massacred. Maybe they got massacred. And then someone just went and hid them places. So I've also been streaming at different times of day. And different days of the week, trying to figure out who pokes their head in here at different times. And curiously, a bunch of you mofos did that on Wednesday. Now, I think that was the day I posted a link, but I promise that was not the reason. I promise that that was not the reason. Man, YouTube... There are like 4 different YouTube pages I try to have bookmarked in order to operate that platform. One of them is the video history, because YouTube on the TV is just a miserable, miserable experience. The other is the channel content side. The other is my actual public channel page. And then there is this need to have this live streaming thing up. And between these 4 pages, I can never find what I want when I want it. Ooh, I can't even. Buddy, show me the list. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so for some reason, Wednesday, my 2-hour stream picked up more clicks than the others. That was the day I started using this splash. So maybe it just looked funny and people wanted to figure out what it was, but curious. Curious. What was the actual date on that or the timestamp on that video though? YouTube. I love this part of this song. This is some of my DAW music. I just like horns. I was scared of making music with horns for a long time. You know, it's intimidating. There's too much articulation. You can sound amazing on a horn. So much flexibility. It's like a fretless instrument, like a bass or a guitar. I love it. But I had no idea how to play one, surely, but definitely not how to puppet one in a DAW. But I started overcoming that fear. And I don't think this song is like the best thing that's ever happened to the planet, but I like that horn part. What am I looking for right now? Alright, there it is. Alright, so stream's not frozen yet. I think we fixed that again. Like it, like it, like it. We're gonna get into it in a second here. Uh-oh, we dropped a noodle. It would not bother me. Sorry. Making so many noises. It would not bother me to set up the camera differently, like leave it on. I think some of you people lose interest when the camera turns off. You slobs. But I don't really like cameras pointing at me all the time. I need you to understand, I'm a software engineer, among other things. And I have been remote working since before it was cool. And I need to tell you, I'm gonna look into the camera when I say this. I hate pretending to make eye contact with human beings through a camera, okay? I'm never gonna do it. I'm on Zoom meetings, I'm on Teams meetings. When I go and interview people for my journalism stuff, I am adamant, if possible, to go in person somewhere. It's cool because you have, you know, other people who can see you and wonder what you're doing, they can overhear you. I love all that. But more than that, I get to react to their body language. They get to react to mine. I get to lean forward. I get to use the space. When I am sitting in this chair, my butt hurts. Like, and I'm tired of sitting in it for 10, 12, 15 hours a day. Because everything needs a computer. And you want me to have my camera on all the time. Like, I ain't no Twitch streamer, like IRL stuff. I invite you into this office room when I want to. And I admire the streamers who can keep the cameras on. I really do. But I don't like it. Okay, we're gonna get into this. I'm probably gonna duck the camera now. I don't super care what up. I just want to play my video games. I've got a few hours here. Oh, got a few hours here, but not like a lot. So maybe we'll try to put a couple hours in, and then have some chores. And then Halloween. I don't think I'm gonna win any costume contest, but I love showing up as something people recognize. Alright. Let's start clicking stuff. Welcome to the game. I should probably start doing a subscriber report. So once upon a time, I got a bunch of subscribers because I posted a video that no one else had the guts to post. There was a lot of keyboard cleaning stuff out there, but not for my type of keyboard. And even if it was for my type of keyboard, these people, they filmed it with their professional cameras from like 40 feet away. It was brain dead, completely brain dead. It was not a good video. And so I was like, F it, I'll do it live. And so I've got this pair of horrible, horrible videos that just shows you me pulling keycaps off, one-handed, trying to hold my phone to record it at like macro level detail, because I was furious that these so-called professionals were incompetent, fundamentally incompetent with their video design. It was not helping anybody. They were content farms, and I thought, I can do this better with barely trying, and guess what? I did. But that was back in an era when people subscribed to you like they were just giving you a handshake, and they don't even know I'm subscribed, so I am very much enjoying shaking this stuff. If you don't want to be subscribed, I don't want you subscribed. My ego doesn't come from a number, okay? So, the current scoreboard says I have down 3 subscribers this month. Woo! Get out of here! Beat it! Okay, we're going to Bigail. Let's roll. And if you are someone who subscribed because of my music content, I'm flattered and I'm very happy you did that. I promise I'm not done doing that kind of stuff. I just need to go straight up. Farport's a good place for us to go. Let's go there. I just need people to straight up care about individual content. The YouTube algorithm is an evil thing. I have a published artist account, and if I wanted to make my YouTube channel pull that in so that other people searching the music would find my channel and you'd have a little, music note next to it. If I do that, I lose all of my channel features. All of them. Why? Because YouTube just has to enshitify everything. Thank you, YouTube. So, I refuse to make my channel a music channel. I refuse to start other channels because Daddy YouTube said I had to in order to make the algorithm like me more. Buzz off. Buzz off. My content is searchable. If you want to find it, you can find it. I'm not selling you my name. I'm selling you my content. Okay, I'm sorry, I was still eating a little bit more. I started this game before I actually, ran into it, so... Cope. I'm very excited for Bigail, though. We're getting there. I promise. Okay, so to go to Farport... we need 15 coins. He says, yeah, right, look, everyone else may be willing to spill their guts, their innermost thoughts to a bunch of wandering, pale, psychotically violent malcontents. Got me. But I'm not. Don't you want a ticket? Buzz off. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be helpful. Oh my gosh, okay, buddy. Walking up, barging into people's homes, walking up to farm. This is actually funny. I've heard about you. Classic RPG stuff. Going everywhere without anyone say so. And if you don't like someone, you just stab them. You adventurers. You ought to be... there ought to be a law. That's what I say. This guy's channeling me right now. There ought to be a law. I'm sure when we have a better reputation in this part of the town, the continent, it'll be a little nicer. And I'm gonna read him because he's still channeling me. He peels you off some tickets. Lovely. Go to the end of this dock and the boat will be along shortly. Oh, and go away. I don't need a ticket. Wait, what does he say if I do that? I don't need a ticket. Then go force someone else to talk to you. Okay, funny. I already did pay the 15 coins, so... Get on the boat. You take the boat ride. 8 tedious and seasickness punctuated hours later, you find yourself at the docks of Farport. 8 hours? Can I just pause for a second and call into question that amount of time? I need you to know, this is such a trivia stream today. Whatever. Let me look something up real quick, because I want to tell you how completely unreasonable 8 hours is. The ferry ride from Vancouver, Canada to Victoria, the island south and southwest, southwest of that. It's kind of straight west of Washington. It's like jammed in there. That ride is about the equivalent of what we see on this map This is not a huge distance. Like, granted, this is not... This is to a scale, but it's probably like miles. But 8 hours... I'm trying to figure out where it just plopped us. Oh, it plopped us down here. Oh, this is Farport? Oh, Alright, I'm terminally ill. This is not the right continent. That's even worse, though. That's not an 8-hour trip. Where did... Can you sell me the ticket? No wasting my time with small talk. Buy or go. Where's the tickets? Sharamic, please. That's all I want. You give him your money and he tears off some tickets. Go to the end of the dock on the right and get on the boat. Cool. Let's go! The trip is short and uneventful. Hey, see, that's a little better. Except for a serious racking attack of seasickness. Years of Avernum have left you very weary of voyages on the open sea. Eventually, mercifully, you arrive in the city of Sharamic. Wait, is this Sharamic? I am so... I need to pay attention more. Okay, hang on. I forget how we actually travel there on purpose. I'm boarding boats with eyes wide shut here. Okay. We literally just did a loop, so let's try this again. Can you take me anywhere else? Okay, yeah, no, forget it. I want my 15 coins. We're leaving. You're so mean, I turned back time. When I had mic off last time, I tried... Well, that looks interesting. When I had the mic off last time, I tried to take the fight... Actually, where is it? Yeah, over here. There's some Nephilim who are trying to, I think, fight Troglos or something. But I'm still too weak for it. Alright, we're gonna give these guys a shot. I have been leveling up. Our guys are still a little troubled in the hit stuff department when things are over our strength. So the next few levels for my guys here, yeah, look at this. The next few levels for my guys here are gonna be trying to improve their it will be trying to improve their chance to hit because it's a mess out there, yo. Alright, I don't mind the AoE stuff, but we need select a target space. I don't actually know how far we can do this, but I want to try. You can't see the target spot, okay. Oh, interesting. Alright, well I learned something. We're gonna die, so I'm not gonna entertain that. I thought that was a group teleport, but that makes sense now. I'll take the fight one more time though. Wrong button, over and over. Hey, we landed 2 hits. Our damage wasn't great, but I am happy to hit something at all. Really want to use you to do other stuff, but we will do a mass heal. I know it's not a mass heal, I forgot. I don't have mass heal yet. I'm getting ahead of myself. They have such a knack for positioning themselves in a way that doesn't really work. Alright, I'm gonna get slowed if I try to move a wing. I think. Yeah. Ooh, we're not doing good damage. I like the misses and the parries though. We need more targets, so I'm gonna heal Cordelia and then have Cordelia summon. Oh, I probably could have done a battle skill there. She might be dead. Yeah. We'll see if they can clutch it out. I have no idea if they can. If they get shot with arrows, they're goners. But we have decoys. Cordelia, you are the champion! Can you do it? I don't want to burn potions. I mean, technically I have a few interesting ones. Let's see. So 39 to 141. I guess that's our best thing right now. Get wrecked! We tried. We are within the realm of possibility on this. It's just I'd have to work too hard for it, blowing potions, so it's not a good deal. Okay. No, we already know about the Anama. Oh, the Truggles want us now. Curious. I don't want it. What happens if... Wow, the soldiers aren't even gonna try? Whatever, bro. Chase me harder. Don't subscribe, travelers. Alright, we are up here because... As I say this, I'm suddenly contemplating if I wanted to go further east, but no, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. So we're here at Ernest's hut because he can help us teleport, and that's the only way I know how to go over to Bigail right now. I'm sure there's a way. In fact, maybe it's even just by the boat on the south end of the world that I was seeing before. Down here in Delis, they have a dock that they claimed goes up here. Shayder is the name of the town I was trying to get to, not Shayder. Blocking my way? What are you talking about? Alright, Prison, Shayder. Remember what the others are. Sharamik, very dangerous. Lorelei, very dangerous. Gale, very dangerous, yes. Okay, Shayder is the name of the game. Let's go. This is the small square teleporter, only 4 feet on a side. It is fiery red, very hot, and seemingly stable. You could easily crawl into it. Do you? Yes. When you crawl into the portal, it feels like someone is trying to pull your stomach out through your nose. Your body turns inside out, and your brain bubbles. Then, just as your life finishes flashing before your eyes, you find yourself. No, weird. Just dumps us in a doorway. Very interesting. You stride into the city of Shayder, relieved that no one seems about to attack you. It's a beautiful city, all clean wooden buildings and carefully tended lawns and gardens. Something, however, is not right. The city is too still. There are few people in the streets, and they avoid each other. Everyone takes great pains to not get too close to anyone else. Everything is way too quiet for such a large city. Strangest of all, however, is the smell. The pervasive odor of garbage, smoke, and rotting flesh. The odor sticks to your clothes, your hair, and the inside of your nose. You have reached the city of Shayder, and not all is well with their world. Well, I guess this was the literal entrance. It just looked like some random thing. Okay, now we do have one quest here that was memorable. Kill roaches for Nell. A woman in Farport named Nell was chased out of her home by roaches. It's in the city of Shayder. She would like you to clear out her home. It's in the southwest corner of town. Let's just run right at that. That'll be our version of exploring this place. For the basics. You have found a section of Shayder that, for some reason, has been walled off and abandoned. The walls are crumbling and clearly substandard. These are probably the remains of an older part of town, abandoned and walled off for safety's sake. Lucky for us, we can blow things up. I remember playing this game at a time where I did not have that spell. Very, very different game when you can't blow open the walls. Hey, that's not bad damage. That's a good sign that we are generally at our power level. I like it. I like it. Oops. I kind of wanted to hit that other one. What? You missed? Don't you miss? Only I'm allowed to miss you. Bye, Rochi. This isn't bad. If you wind up in the Isle of Bigail before you're supposed to be, which isn't obviously like that late in the game, but if you end up here before you're supposed to, it is pretty mean trying to fight these things, because there are so many roaches. I'm not going to be able to emphasize that enough until you see why, if you're not familiar with this game. This desk is very dusty. The owner of this office has not been here for some time. The desk contains old supplies and a few scrolls. An old letter hints that the owner of this home is someone named Nell. You look through the scrolls and are excited to find that they describe secret Anama holy rituals. Maybe they were stolen from the Anama. Read the book. Oh, interesting. You can improve your knowledge of the spell War Blessing here. You concentrate and try to master this ritual. So we got War Blessing. Now War Blessing's the opposite of War Curse. But it is essentially, this is the spell that I think was previously just known as Bless in Exile 3. I have not been making much use of it this time. However, or I haven't been making much use of it in this version of the game. Not because it's not good, but a lot of these spells scale now with these improvements in a way, so it seems that War Blessing is giving us both War Chant and Spine Shield. Those are both secondary effects that I think are coming from improvement. That's on top of just a normal Bless system. I love support skills and control mages and stuff. I've just had a hard time using it here, which is funny because there were more spells to cast in Exile 3 than there are in this one. But it's still hard to just put down enough spells to make a difference. Part of what made Exile a more straightforward game is that the party size was different. Let me look this up. Yeah, you could have 6 players. 6! Wait. Let me make sure. Wait. Oh my gosh. Google and your idiot AI. It was telling me about Exile, and then it switched to talking about Path of Exile. But yes, I believe it's a 6-person party. Yeah, so you could just get away with having, like, 2.5 priests. Like, the game was different because of it. So you could get more done per round of battle. So you could have someone whose job was to be a blessing priest. And you weren't, like, giving anything up. Other than needing to buy even more equipment for your party. Skill training and all that. But to have the basics, it was very easy. Okay, just had to check on all my stuff. Okay, so we went down a little hole. You descend into the Shayder sewers. Foul effluvia pours through the grates in the roof into thick, chunky rivers of gray water. The smell is overpowering. A section of river has been diverted to flow under the town, so at least the stuff is carried away. Yucky. We are just under the town. I don't know what all this is. I should start ignoring these. I don't think that we get any money at all for it. Oh, what? That's not fair. I'm gonna keep going for the summon strategy here, so that we can pretend like we have 6 party members again. Woo, we're missing though, that's a little... Ooh, Scaling Imp. I like you, you just jumped over stuff. That is an uncommon ability in this day and age. It just make us harder to hit. He's being an amazing decoy right now. Can't hit this boy. This cockroach boy. Got in my way, so... I like this Scaly Imp, he's doing work. Stone blocks. Alright. Come and get it! Several unfortunate Shayder guards were trapped in this cave by the roaches. They met an unfortunate fate in this foul place. Uh-oh. Ooh, they're shooting stuff! A mung roach. Huge roach. Okay, yeah. See, this is what our lives are gonna be for a while. Let's see. L. I don't think I really need to be spending my powerful heal yet. Normal heal is quite sufficient. Oops, I dazed my boys, but it's okay, I dazed everything else. I just want to make a note here. When I googled Exile 3 party size and it started telling me about Path of Exile, for no reason, all I did was add FU Google spelled out to my query, so it's Exile 3 party size FU Google, and then it told me the right information. This is why we can't have nice things. This is why, right there. AI is an unsupervised disaster. And it's a disaster because it is designed to be unsupervised, and it is that disaster. I am wholly sympathetic to people who are not content with AI. I don't think that that gives you license to claim that anyone who uses AI for anything is, like, doing something evil or needs to be punished. I think if that's your opinion, you can unsubscribe. But, you definitely don't need to worship AI. There is such a thing as nuance. Alright, I'm gonna move her forward. She is struggling to hit things, and we need to hit things. He's poisoned, but yeah, I think he'll just cure his own poison. She can whack him. This is good experience. Oh, okay, we're definitely gonna have a level 12 today, I think. I don't know why my brain wants to pick so many AI fights today. I think I'm just overhearing a lot of conversation about it while I'm doing my journalism. I was also listening to Not Immerse, I'm not sure how he says his name, he's on YouTube. He's playing Room World, doing Lava Challenge, Iceberg Challenge, he was doing a Castaway Challenge. Anyway, I don't know that much about this guy. He's streaming on Twitch. He's trying to build his audience. I like him. I think he's doing a good hustle. That man has a nice, nuanced view of AI. If you don't comprehend what nuance is, or you don't know why it's important, you can unsubscribe. Nuance is all there is, baby. I also have an acquaintance that I met down in Arizona this summer, and I like them, but I have a feeling I am triggering them every single time they see anything with AI, and I think that that's a weak attitude. I'm sorry if you're listening to this, by the way, but I think that's a weak attitude, and I won't apologize for that. I think if you can't talk about it, that's weak. And that's why I'm picking fights about it, maybe. I want to do damage, but all three of them are going to take poison damage here in a second. Alright, it's not that bad. Our endurance is getting better. Oh, the lava disappeared. I was counting on some more ground damage, but it's okay. We did fine. On the subject of AI and many things, I love it when you underestimate me. So come at me, bro. I didn't need AI to be as good as I am before AI happened, and it is not retroactively ruining my value now, so... Rock it! I think if you're not willing to use AI, I can dismantle your reasons no matter what they are, but I think that fundamentally... if you're starting a cult against AI, you're losing, babe. That's just called being a realist. You see a grate in the ceiling above. The bars are spaced wide apart to let things easily be dropped through. Sunlight pours through, although unfortunately there's not much fresh air. Garbage is heaped everywhere. This is so many. Okay. Good XP though. Hang on, let's... I wish I could see these better. Okay, like we're working on it. We're working on it. This is just dicey enough that I think I'm gonna have him stay right here. The huge cockroaches aren't gonna be able to push through, I don't think. But I need these two chillin'. I think I'm gonna... summon here, because they can do a cone that should be able to hit, even though I'm not very close. Just summon again. Oh, big warg! Nice. Oops, I don't have the right window open for what I want to be observing. Okay, cool. Here we go. I have been reading the court cases for all kinds of AI lawsuits and copyright, and I need to tell you something, boys and girls. AI is not going to lose. AI has such a fair use case. Not because it's not that it has impunity. That's not what it's about. But every lawsuit I have seen and read is fundamentally misunderstanding the nature of copyright, and it is embarrassing. I am ashamed of the creatives out there, and I am one of them. I write fiction. I make music. I own a guitar. It's behind me. I own an expensive keyboard piano. I understand. I have artist friends. I used to do art. I was no good at it, so I kind of quit, but I have a sketchbook somewhere around here. I have a watercolor book sitting right next to me. And I do abstract, interesting things with it. I am no stranger. I am no stranger. However, copyright does not function the way that these idiot lawyers think it does. Maybe it's not the lawyers, maybe I shouldn't single them out, but I would quit my job sooner than argue for clients the way that those lawyers do. They are all going to lose, every single one. And that's not a happy thing for me, but I think you deserve to lose if you make arguments that bad. Copyright has never, and will never, give you the power to control who sees, who witnesses your content. It will never. There's no, it's not even a close thing. It's not, it's just, those are facts. And if you think copyright, and you wait for the shade to disappear, I'm just pushing wait. If you think copyright gives you the power to centralize and proxy who's allowed to even witness something, you are standing on ground that will collapse, and you are not doing it right. if you're listening to this and you're like, why is she just ranting? It's because I'm gaming you. I want you to know that I'm experimenting. And I watch the numbers on all these, so I'm gonna be super cutting this, and it won't have any of this random stuff in it. But I think it's really, really, really funny to watch people speculate about AI and to be so wrong. So wrong. I call my shots in a Discord all the time. I am unafraid of calling these shots because I know that the copyright holders are arguing wrong. We spent an era blasting data across unencrypted sound waves. And then we're embarrassed a machine overheard it? Are you kidding me? We shot music into space. Do you think once the aliens find that music that we're gonna charge them copyright for it? Like, because they obtained it illegally? Or is there some magic justification that, like, it was a gift? It's just mind-boggling how bad the anti-AI people are. I don't, like, want them to lose their livelihoods or anything, but you gotta turn your disadvantages into features. That's how you win. You ever heard of marketing? Like, come on. I think this combat's done. I'm babbling about this stuff because these battles just take too long, and these roaches are not gonna stop, and I need to keep my sanity while we do it. Okay, bunch of skulls. How are we doing on that? We still need 300 XP. 300? Yeah, about 300. Alright. Oh, I forgot to update my thing. Bigail. Or what do I see? Is it Isle of? I keep calling it the Isle of Bigail. I'm just not clear on if it's officially known as the island. No, it's the Isle of Bigail. Cool. See, sometimes my memory isn't into Trader. Look at them spiders. Yeah, well, actually, you should make your way over here, please. Lock them down, boys. Correct. We're not doing that much damage with that yet, but it's okay. Multi-target damage from across a gap? I will take it. More stuff. Nothing interesting. Oh! He summoned a fire lizard. Mom, that's not allowed. I don't know if we can have two ground effects. Oh, that was a curious thing for me to do. Of course the fire lizard is immune to that. Fire lizard can be pretty mean. I mean, I say that as if everything can't be mean in this game. I'm a little worried we might actually get our face kicked in if he decides to go for the, a bat? Well, at least it's a giant cave bat. I'm worried about getting my face kicked in if the fire lizard starts shooting fireball breath at me more. Oh! Alright, oh, it's not even the fire lizard, it's the bro! Really need to not sing to the music, but it's so hard, because I like it sometimes. Oh, he's so mean. Oops, I shouldn't have done that. I need her to get out of the way so my bat can participate. Okay, at least the ground isn't shocked anymore. Get him, get him, get him, get him! Ooze crawler. A hatchet. It looks so much. Whoa. Whoa. Grounded shoes. I don't know who deserves these the most, but I'm happy to take the nonsense off the bar. Okay, we're doing alright. This cave bat, though, is not helping. You know what? I'm gonna come over here. We can blow up these walls, and I want to do that. That's something I don't know if I've ever done. Oh, he needs more energy. Give him the lamp. Nice. Nice. You find an unpleasant surprise. Someone walled up a mage in this small chamber and left him to starve. The body is surrounded by rotting scrolls and tomes, the decaying remnants of the victim's magical research. Nice! Nice! Okay, let's see. Magical notes. Creatures of legend. The merciful and powerful empire has rid the earth of many sorts of evil verminous creatures. The foul dragons, the troglodytes, and soon the Nephilim are all examples of dark forces the Empire has completely wiped out. This book exists to describe these creatures and get sinister deeds so that we may never forget the Empire's benevolence. We start with the troglodytes, sinister humanoids who once actually roamed our lands. Sounds like propaganda, yo. I don't think you're getting it done. Alright, you don't have anything. Ooh, Bolt of Fire is improved here. Advanced Knowledge. That's cool. I mean, only one of my people is casting with it, but Love that. Love it, I love it. Alright, let's go up. We need to get our energy back soon. Go back up. Oh, not moving. A giant roach lunges out at you from the shadows. It stands upright on two legs, over 7 feet long. It's pretty horrible. Many large, hissing cave worms are hanging off of its back on their little worm legs. Little pools of slime form around the center of the creature's feet as it stalks you. Whoa! Let me find it out real quick. Oh, I can't save. Let me find out. Man, I hate it that my computer hides the clock when I'm in this game. Okay, this is kind of a problem. I think we're gonna get rocked. Let me try to set this up better. See if we can lock these guys down better. No! I hate the summons. Let me switch positions with you, dummy. You holy dummy. Man, oh man. Can I heal without line of sight? I can. Well, I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Can't see the spot. Why you lighting it up then, buddy? A clear path to? Wait, what's the teleport for? If I can't... I can't move? What are you talking about? Man, this blink spell is a big ripoff. What a terrible spell. What a fundamentally terrible spell. I can use two... I used 2 blinks, but I can't just walk, and he died for that. He died for that. I'm not gonna allow that. No, no thank you. That was an issue born purely of the movement mechanics of this game being different for summons. Just inexplicably different for summons. Okay. Move up here, because I don't trust you. Do that. Wonderful. Okay. Shields up. Hastes up. Whack him. Let's just try to keep them up. Oh, you're gonna do it again? Man, I hate you. Oh my goodness, I hate you. I don't respect you. You dumb summons. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I knew. I forgot. I was gonna go before the rest of my party. Oh, he ate them both? Well, we're not gonna win that. I mean... Okay. This is a little silly that I'm having this much trouble just because... Oh, I don't know. We wanted to precast, please. Fierce rat. Okay, that's a little better than last time. Oh, you got more skills. Haste works so infrequently that it, like, confuses me when it works. I don't have any more movement to play with. Right, let's, I guess, just heal them. We might be grouping up in a really dangerous way. What? Why did combat just end? So I had a theory about why that happens, but this just completely disproved it. I was sure it had something to do with like the remaining enemies being terrified or willing to flee or was 0 experience. But that's not the case here. I have no idea why that just happened. I feel like it just wasted our turns. Uh-oh, yeah, I knew he was gonna get rocked. Man, that's so annoying. My shade got hit, but... Oh man, he is just unloading on us. That's right, get up in his face, make him work for it. Oh. It's worked again. Love it. And we're running out of the magic. Still got some energy, but how much? Love that I can't tell unless I'm not in. Oh, okay, so energy 13. I need to be able to hit my own shade, because AoE's too good. Keep it up. Keep it up. Ooh, that was a good one. Finally, finally. Oh, hey, and a double cast. Alright, the haste did pay off. I like that. Lizard Boy's losing his experience like always, but... The gigantic walking roach collapses to the ground. The acid from the worms on its back immediately starts to dissolve the thing. One less horror stalks the innocent people of Shayder. That's nice. I mean, we didn't even know it was down here. We were just scoping books. And my rat did literally nothing, as is tradition. The summon AI is just indefensibly bad. You think it's because of like blocked pathing, but that's just never it. It's always worse than that. They'll have a path and just be like, yeah, no, now's not the time. Now's not the time. I'm just gonna pass my turn, says the giant fierce rat. He's like, I am fiercely stoic. Uh-oh. These aren't super hard, but I'm tired of losing experience. Oh good, he popped back alive. I'll allow it. Show you what you can't reach. I'll show you what you can't reach. Is he just not activating these? These things. I don't know what is wrong with the encounter AI in this game. I knew it was possible to not trigger pull things. but man. Looky here. Oh, cool. Oh, it's grooving. These dark, rich-smelling leaves are well known for the strange, powerful effect they have when chewed. They make the user much stronger for a short time. However, the herb is thought to have an addictive effect. What's tricky about these is that it's illegal. So if we have it, it might be a problem. I'm capable of dropping it or leaving it anywhere I want, so I'll pick it up for now. The walkway here is crumbled into the water. You can't go any farther this way on foot. I don't know why it's telling me that. I feel like there should be a way to go over here. But I don't know. Let's just go up, get back into the town. We kind of just took the underground sewer route under the town, but that's all. Help, he says. Spud says help. Help! Yes, keep your hands clean. Sure. Oh, we just turned in a quest, I guess. Ackley takes a satchel and looks through it. Not promising, but there might be something worth keeping. He tips you a decently sized bag of silver coins. Oh, that was probably just a... I don't remember where it lists it, but that was probably one of our job board things. You meet a hunched-over, exhausted man in long robes. When you approach, you see his studying diagrams with illustrations of cockroaches on them. He looks up. Your appearance instantly makes him want to ask you a wide variety of questions. Then he decides against it. Welcome, stranger. I am Arkley. Arkley. I'm gonna start saying their names wrong on purpose. The librarian of Shayder. Greetings to you, the librarian. You are the librarian. Yes, I am the librarian of Shayder, one of the keepers of knowledge for the Anama Church. Is this the only library in Shayder? He waves at the shelves of books surrounding you. Yes. The Anama dislike magic, but they are great believers in knowledge. Ahonar himself commissioned me to do a bit of very important research. Y'all like what? My current research is critical. I am trying to find ways to deal with the cockroaches that plague us. I'm having a little luck. But I have found a few leads. I am having little luck, but I have found a few leads. What have you learned about these cockroaches, buddy? Well, I have heard that they are intelligent, that there are intelligent spiders on this island. Of a species previously unknown to us. It sounds odd, I know, but I suspect that they may be able to help you. Those are the spiders that come from Avernum, apparently. That was the nugget of information I realized a few sessions ago when we went to the Tower of Magi for magic rewards. I thought they just brought one to the tower. I didn't realize they came from Avernum and got out. Okay. Also, I know a mage named Pargatos, who I suspect can be of assistance. I know it is problematical for an Anima member to send one to a mage, but just between you and me, we are not yet strong enough to handle the roaches on our own. Pargatas. I say it different every time, and I'm gonna do it. Lives in the ruined town of Nice. I believe you can find a ferry there in the town of Cooper. I don't know. I know these town names, but no real memory of where they're at. He looks down at his Anama ring. I agree with the stance on the Anama on magic, but I do not dislike mages personally. A mage's non-magical efforts can lead to good ends. For example, Sarah, who lives in the southeast corner of Shayder, is a mage, but a great finder of knowledge. Okay. What other sorts of knowledge do you keep? Anything that could help me? I make money on the side by creating maps. Yeehaw! If you would like to purchase one of my maps for the island, you have but to ask. It is only 20 coins. Yes, please, bud. Guess we're starting to hit level 12, so I'll mark that. Okay, 20 coins. Oh yeah, map. Yay! We have this filled in now. That's nice. Oh, this is weird. Why does it say Shayder's up here, but I'm down here? What if? Show me your desk. Lands. Oh, interesting. I don't think I read these. Lands of the oh wait, no, I do know that one. Okay, forget that one, but show me the other. The Life of Empress Prezek by Flotno Borges. Our blessed Empress and ruler Prezek, the kind and just, was born in YE 5420. Her royal parents, Hawthorne and Censored. Love that name. Did they fight you on the birth certificate? Waited nearby, anxious and loving. It is said that angels appeared and the sky opened up in holy light on the eve of her birth. Eyewitnesses' accounts prove this story is true in legally enforceable ways. This is a great harbinger of wondrous works she was later to achieve. Yeah, sure, I guess. Oh. I guess these sell for something, so I'll pick them up. I guess I'm a little confused about the books in this game. I know that there's someone in Fort Emergence who wants us to find books, but it is not clear to me in general, like, which books are relevant. Yeah, get research books. If you find books on magical research. I don't know. These aren't magic, so. Okay, and you wanted me... I guess I didn't ask you about the spiders. Yes, intelligent, friendly spiders. I've heard rumors that they live near the town of Bavner. Something this bizarre cannot help but aid us. Well, I wish that were true in general. Plague victims. Hey Jed, what up? What are you doing? You meet a very tired and overworked man. He looks like he's been up for days straight. He wears a mask over his mouth and frequently wipes his sweaty brow. As you approach, he is transporting a freshly brewed potion to a patient in his care. He is, among other things, an alchemist. You note that he wears an Anama ring. Hello, adventurer. Welcome to this hall of misery. I'm just called Jed. Okay, you a healer? Applies a poultice to a sick woman's forehead. I'm Shayder's main healer. It's a grim task, as you can probably guess. Wow, that's so terrible. It's the roaches, of course. There's a plague-causing nightmare. If it wasn't for the Anama, there would be many, many more deaths. Do you know what's causing the roach plague? He wipes his brow. No, but the roaches are a nightmare, no two ways about it. So many people have fallen ill from the plagues that they spread. We have to expand the hospital. Okay, there's a lot of busy work questions, but let's hit them. How do the roaches spread disease? Everything the roaches touch becomes diseased and a risk to all who contact it. How many have died? Many. Great numbers, bud. Show me your data. Where's your CSV? Where's your spreadsheet? I want your database. Many more will, no matter what, because of the sickness that because the sicknesses that affect them. At least the Anama have saved many lives. You're talking about the Anama a lot. You're here to help other people and you're talking about yourself. The Anama have been working non-stop to heal the diseased, Anama or not. He smiles. I am proud to be a member. Yeah, okay. Do you use mint Linux? Can you make a potion? I am so busy, but we might be able to help each other. If you provide materials, I can make a brew for you and perhaps take a tiny bit of it for our own uses. Saving lives mostly. Bring me herbs and I can make healing and curing potions. Even better, with the right mix of herbs, I can make a brew to speed you up in combat, shield you, or restore your magical energy. You should help you in fighting the bigger roaches. Alright, we do still have these. I'm starting to collect a reasonable number of herbs. It's not a lot. Grey mold is the catalyst for so much that it's actually kind of a problem if I run out of them. Looks like none of these require the grey mold. That's interesting. Alright, I'll go ahead and get a curing potion and a speed potion. I guess I'm kind of working on making sure I can work towards those achievements. You really shouldn't be holding this, Scrivain. I kinda wanna go back to the splash damage instead of the crit chance, but I wish I knew what his crit chance actually was. Because I have no idea. We are preparing to level up soon. I just haven't taken it. Difficulty 9 on that door. I have to talk to Spud here in a second. You try to use the wheel that controls the city gates, a guard runs over to stop you. They are to be left open. None who come to us for help are turned away, even you, outsider. Oh, interesting. I was expecting them to, like, try to force it closed. Show me your perimeter. Show me. Can't walk around. Let's go up here and talk to Spud. Oops. Shermick Dispatch. Commander Corey, we know who that is. It's hard not to just pick these up, although I'm gonna be clobbering my journal in general. interesting. Go to the lighthouse, that's easy. Point contemplation, valued temple has been taken over by monsters. The point is south of Shayder. Alright, and Stalker of the Sewers. I actually already did this, so that's cool. I love that they know that it's down there, but can't manage to send anyone to go take care of it. I know that they're weak, and that's why they're struggling, but still, it's funny. They're like, yo, there is a big infestation under the ground. You meet a beggar. The ravages of disease are clear on him. He can barely move, but he still manages an air of grim dignity. He wears a dirty Anama ring. My name is Spud, he rasps. Get away from me. What am I? Candidate for Loveland City Council? How'd you become a beggar? I was a farmer. I lost my wife and my health to disease. I asked for a minor gift to feed me while I regained my strength. Okay. What was farming like? Tough job with rocky soil, even without the plague. How did you survive? At night, the Anima let me sleep in their temple. It keeps things from crawling on me. They are kind. Are you an Anima member? Or are they helping you more? The Anima have a little patience for those who don't work. When I get my strength back, then they will help me more. They do give me a little food, though. Is life difficult on the Isle? Even before the roaches, life here was hard. We Anima worked so hard to clear out a place for people to live. This is a rough place. Wait, he is Anima, but... Man, the Anima are being weird here. Okay, give him some coins. You give Spud a few coins, he bows deeply, which is a great effort for him. Thank you for your kindness. I shall not forget you. Okay. Is it safe to be out here? He coughs. No, not safe. Not safe! I told a story about my son, saying that standing on a couch, it was his favorite pull-string line when he was young. Not safe! How do you survive? Yeah, no, that's all the same. Okay, I don't know where any of the people are that we have to report to for those little quests, so we're just gonna finish off the exploration. Alright, come over here. We did already clean up Nell's home, so we could go back. Oh, we're getting some better stuff around here. That's a good sign. Begbie. This man is well built and looks dangerous. His face has a dark, ferrety look to it, and he seems quite at home among all his weapons. I'm Begbie, he says. You can't quite place his accent. What sort of shop is this? I got weapons, yet I've sword. What else would I got? I run this shop with my mate Renton. Also, if you want to buy something, I'm your man. Where's Renton? Across the way. Fine armors of all sorts he got. A shielding knife. 5% chance to parry, huh? I mean, it's cool, but 5% isn't that much. Spear has a higher damage cap, but not as nice, so. I do want to get back to halberds. but why are the iron tools so much worse? Hi, Renton. The man behind the counter is tall and thin. He has very short hair and an Anama ring. I'm Renton. What sort of occupation are you engaged in? That's how I'm gonna greet everybody, no matter where they work. What sort of occupation you engaged in? Oh, just trying to rebuild my life, you know. So I run this shop here. You could purchase armor here, finest quality, brought down from Bigail. Why are you rebuilding your life? I'd rather not talk about it. Let's just say I got into the magic a little far. It was going funny in the head. The Anama helped me to the point where I could walk upright and wasn't seeing stuff. Wait, the Anama helped me to a point where I could walk upright and wasn't seeing stuff that wasn't there. Things aren't as interesting running a shop, but at least I'm sane, you know? I guess. Where's Bigail? To the northeast, hundreds and hundreds of miles away. They make the finest armor in Avernum up there. Got a bunch of it shipped here. You won't see it's like anywhere for miles and miles. Cool. Show me. Oh. Hot diggity. These are very bad prices, I guess. It says Renton doesn't make his armor himself, and it's probably a good thing. His armor is brought down from Bigail. He only has a few pieces, but they are good ones. Minus chance to hit is just ruining me. I can't do the heavy armor stuff yet. Wow, 8% armor on boots. I should probably get... So stuff like this, with this minus chance to hit, I'm starting to wonder if I should, like, definitely just lean into some battle mage stuff, the sword mage. Because my mages aren't going to be trying to hit anything. Not typically, anyway. And if I have sword mage, then it gets rid of the basic encumbrance problem. But they're benefiting from all the armor. The reason I don't like it on my melee people is that, like, they need that hit chance. The armor is basically secondary to their job. Nimble sandals. I like that, though. It's not as important for the others. Lizard skin. Oh, that's just a straight 5%. That's interesting. And it doesn't encumber anybody. And you already have one. I don't want to pay 3/4 of a thou for it, though. And you're already using Drake hide gloves. This is a little underwhelming. Okay. Bad prices, bud. I mean, not that you have enough. Hi, Ripple. You meet a young woman with long brown hair and a winning smile. And she's very small, but she wields a big cleaver. There's plenty of food behind the counter, and the place smells delicious. I'm Ripple. What's your job? Most of the time I sell food, you know? The rest of the time I keep busy. She holds up her hand and you see an Anama ring. Why'd you join? She shows you the ring, a delicate silver band. I used to live in Shayder, but I came here to join the Anama. You know I never trusted those mages. Why? How could you trust them? Acting all mightier than you, clustering in their towers, doing their secret rites, making plagues and weird creatures instead? I tell you, that's something we could all do without. Oh, whoa. I just killed my frame rate because I asked Mac OS to do something with transparency. A big city to the northeast, nice place. It just doesn't have the spirituality I can find. Yeah. You're... once again, wait. Yeah, I'm still annoyed that, food is so nerfed in this version of the game. It's seriously pointless. Ooh. Hey, Cassie. A muscular soldier patrols the streets of the city. Her armor has the insignia of the Empire Dervish. The title the Empire gives to its strongest, craftiest warriors. When she sees you, she takes a break from hunting roaches. She boldly walks straight up to you. I'm Dervish Cassie. Tell me about the roaches. They are a plague brought upon us by our enemies. They afflict loyal citizens of the Empire. They also kill the Anama. What do you think of the Anama, Dervish? They are not loyal to the Empire. They will be called to account for it. Interesting. What's your job? Patrolling for roaches. She stares at you pointedly. And awful vermin. What are you implying? I served in the war with the Avernum worms. I've heard of you, and the people of Valorum may tolerate you, but I know that what you Avernites have done. Stop calling me a worm. She spits at your feet. All these monsters came from you. I know it. And don't get smug. Everyone knows Avernites are among us. And by now, the Empire knows too. Believe me, whatever you're doing, you'll pay for it 1,000 times over. She turns away. You can't attack friendly townsfolk? I disagree. What? It doesn't even do damage? Serious? Wow. I think I like this game even less now than Exile. I had no idea I couldn't attack them. I feel like my hands have been tied. The city of Shayder managed to obtain several powerful, expensive catapults for its defense. Alas, they are no use for defending from bugs or disease. I'd love to see a catapult that defends against disease, though. That's very intriguing. Hey, Irvin. A sleepy-looking man sits hunched over in the corner, nursing a mug of really nasty-smelling drink. He doesn't look like he wants to talk to you. I'm Irving. Now go away. How's it going? I'm enjoying my privacy and you're disturbing it. Don't mean to. Well, you did. I hate being bothered by every loser adventurer who walks into the bar. Keep it up, dude. This woman's tattoos and weathered skin mark her as one who's seen a lot of the sea. She cleans off the bar's counter with a dirty rag in her calloused hand. I'm Mickey. What can I order? Well, for fine out-of-towners like yourself, we have the luxury suite, only 10 coins. Plus we have a fine amber ale on tap. You fellows can purchase that for only 5 coins. Do that. She serves you. The Anama make good beer, but of course they keep it all to themselves. She thinks, of course, I do have a little bit of stronger stuff, only 15. Okay. She serves up some incredibly strong and intensely nasty grog. As you force it down, she says, by the way, want to be let on a little secret? Only 20 gold. What's the secret? She leans close. You look like people who do a little traveling and are comfortable with your weapons. Irvin over there in the corner is looking for people like you. Go ask him about shipping. Mickey told us you could use our services for shipping something. He grins. Excellent, another courier. He takes a pull from his beer and continues. One of the lesser-known crops on this isle is a certain herb which, when chewed, provides great release from the suffering of life. There is a package of this herb in a chest in the room to the south. Get it and take it to Kendra, in the city of Lorelei, and you will be well rewarded. Are you asking me to do something illegal? Illegal? You fools, there is no law anymore. Just monsters and survival, nothing else. That is interesting. I picked up the scribbing, but I got it from underground, so I think he's talking about another source of it. Good. Let's keep moving. The sheds are trapped. Bees, stay out. Okay, don't go in there. This is a lot of building. Well, you know what else we haven't done yet is try to get inside the bunker in Upper Avernum. Okay, this is the Temple of the Anama. Conceivably, this is where we come to finish our training and become Anama if we want. If I remember right, you have to do a, you have to do a little walking tour around the island. Basically, go ask them, various Anima members, about what's up. You smell sulfur. Sparks fly up. Small sparks fly up from you as the shimmering field of holy energy before you. I am injecting words. My brain is starting to fry. As you back away, you hear a soft voice say, Anima members only in this area. Please back away. Thank you for your cooperation. Okay, goes upstairs. The reading room. Visitors welcome. A lot of the same book, bro. A young girl about 10 years old moves quickly about the temple. She sweeps the corridors with a large broom. She bows when you approach. I'm Deland. Why are you sweeping? I work for the Anima. Someday I'm going to be a big Anima priest. What about a small Anima priest? What do you know about the Anima Church? You should join. They do a lot of good. Talk to Ahonar. He is wise and kind. What will you do when you become a priest? I'll travel around and heal disease, kill monsters, just like Ahonar. I'm sorry you lost your parents. Says when the disease killed my parents, he took me in. She turns very quiet. I miss them. They were killed by magic. I hate magic. I don't want to talk about it. Oops, wrong button. Oh, difficulty. Raise all reading room. Office of Lockout. townswoman? Yeah, you're busy, I see that. Hi, Lockhart. You meet an elder priest of the Anama Church wearing immaculate robes. He takes notes in a thick journal. He seems pleased to see you. I'm Father Lockhart. I watch over the mundane details of the church. Greetings to you. What are your responsibilities for the church? I am High Priest Honar's chief assistant. I look after the daily affairs of the church. Plus, I look after our young charge. What is a Honar like? Nothing has honored me more than my days working with a Honar. His energy and wisdom are infinitely inspiring, but be sure to speak with him. It's a rare opportunity. Who's your young charge? I look after young Dalen. She's an orphan. The roach disease took her parents. Very sad, but we'll raise her right. What are your responsibilities? Oh, wait, that's not what I wanted to do. What sort of details do you handle? Supplies, healer movements, running the hospital, that sort of thing. Don't get me wrong, I have strong beliefs about our faith. Would you like me to share them? Go ahead. Yeah, this is one of those, people you would have to speak with to be, take the lessons before you're allowed to join the Anama. When we arrived on the Isle of Bigail, it was a tangled thicket, awash with monsters. With hard work and courage, we cleared the land and made it our own, battling goblins, ursagi, cold, and disease. We did all this without the use of a single magical spell, only our efforts and holy prayers. Doesn't this show that the spells of mages are not necessary to perform great deeds? I mean, I'll say yes. I'm not gonna fight him about it. Your response receives an approving nod. You have the feeling that what you said has been noted. Let's get into the temple. Mina? You meet a woman with dark skin, long black hair, and an infectious grin. She wears an Anama ring and healer's robes. I am Mina of the Anama Church. Greetings to you. You look like a traveler. Are you a healer? Yes, a traveling healer. It's tiring work, but there's too much for me to do to stop. Where have you traveled? I moved from town to town on the Isle of Bigail as people sicken. The worst was Hector. Terrible mess. It is terrible. I don't know why, but that town has been hit by more disease than just about anyone. Terrible mess. Any guess why? No. She says none. No idea at all. You should rest, otherwise you'll get sick. I can't. I heal one person and 2 more grow sick. I heal 2 and 4 become ill. She smiles sadly. It's frustrating work, but I do save lives. Seeing one child who would not live but for me fills me with all the energy I need. Yeah, okay. Hold on. This old man looks as comfortable in the elaborate robes of his office as if he were born in them. He looks at you serenely, basking in the warm energy flowing from the altar behind him. He says, "Welcome, traveler. I have heard of you. I am a Honar, spiritual guide of the Anama Church. I watch over my people and help them in their struggles." You're the leader of the Anama? Though I wish to be humble, I must also be honest. Yes, I founded the Anama Church. I watch over it. I help my people with their struggles. What do you think of the Empire? We have our differences. It is a difficult situation because the Empire is not known for tolerating dissent. Our remoteness has protected us so far. In the future, I do not know. So you founded the Anama. Yes, but I did not make it so strong. My life has been devoted to my teachings, both on ethereal and practical matters. But this city around us and the strength of our faith, that is the achievement of its members. What practical matters keep you busy? My beliefs include that holy energy should be refined to the point where it can be fully substitute for magical energy. For this reason, I teach holy prayers to all I can, so that others may be convinced to leave the ways of magic behind. In return, we ask donations. They are necessary to bring supplies and bring building materials out to the remote isle. Teachings are very intriguing. They are more than that. I believe that within them lies the hope of our race. Would you like to learn of the beliefs of the Anama faith? I gasped, bud. A look of calm and total conviction comes into his eyes. Look at the world. Look at the people being slaughtered by beings of magical creation. At the bizarre creatures made by magical experiments. Look at the undead, made by necromancers. Or at armies shredded by fireball spells, stronger than 1,000 arrows. What causes all this carnage? Magic? Yes, magical spells. Oh, shoot. I just made my headphone freak out. Okay, good. It's calming down again. Yes, magical spells. We believe that the bad caused by the works of wizards far outweighs the good, and that they should not be used. An unpopular belief, but one we will fight for. Magic puts too much power into the lone and deranged, to the cost of all. Those who agree with this are always welcome to join us. We welcome those who would belong. But you use magic, the altar, the enchanted barriers. I'm curious about that. Those are created with holy magic. Oh, adjectives make everything better. That's the secret. If only we knew that sooner. Our will directed to divine ends. Divine power comes from outside us, and there are limits to how it can be warped. No divinity, even the most twisted, will allow humans to destroy ourselves. He smiles. The gods, for some reason, like us. They will never let us end ourselves. To do that, we have to look within ourselves to find power. Then we can resist the dark temptations of magic. I'm a little confused about how he's talking about divine power comes from outside us. Maybe he's saying that mage magic, to end ourselves, to do that, we have to look within ourselves to find power. This doesn't feel comprehensible to me. It's not. Doesn't rationalize well. I understand what he's trying to say, sort of, but he's double thinking. I think magic is beneficial. Disagree with us if you wish, but our beliefs are grounded in nothing but clear thinking and an appreciation of the harshness of reality. What struggles have you faced? Those who follow me came to this harsh and unforgiving isle to tame it. Unfortunately, just when we were starting to attain some comfort and safety, the roaches came and the plagues began. Fortunately, I have many loyal helpers. Ah. Who are your helpers? At my right hand is Lockhart. His office is nearby. Of course, there are many other loyal members of the faith. We're always looking for more to join. Tell me about Lockhart. He's my most loyal helper. He assists me in church matters. Okay, great. Thanks. Can you help me improve? Okay, he'll teach me, even though I'm not Remember, I know that when you join the Anama, you get access to learning other spells entirely. I'll tell him about the Anima thing. I know that we're not going to get stuck jumping into it right away, so... We might be convinced to allow you to join our church. There are more benefits to this than you might think for such as yourselves. First, you should learn of our beliefs. Travel the Isle of Bigail, visit our towns, speak with Anima priests, learn how we think. Share your beliefs with them in return. When we think you've learned enough, return, and perhaps you may be able to join. Too complicated to be picked. Alright, give me your books, I'm gonna sell them. Maybe they like that, though. Oh, no! Stop walking out. So bored. So bored, he says. So I was complaining earlier that I can't attack friendly townspeople. Mostly, you just have to make them hostile first. Which you could do by stealing or other stuff, but... Ooh, wait. Spells identification? Is this a vestigial service? There's no such thing as identification anymore. Okay, this building has been mostly cleaned out. There's only a few bits of litter left behind. There's a faint foul smell. You think you hear scraping noise coming from the room to the west. We're home! Oh good, we're getting the rest of our levels. Oops, I missed one. Oh, he's so... I mean, he already leveled up. That's not as big a deal. Yeah, these are huge roaches. That's why they're hurting us a little extra. No, don't miss. We gotta get rid of them. Jeez. Love me some cost, though. Go away. Oop, didn't mean to do that. Don't die! Don't die! Ugh. What? He died from poison. I love it. Quick, run outside and then run back in. That's the way. That's the way. Forget the inn. Alright, one more level up to get... Oh, he's 7 XP away. He was gonna level. I don't remember if I pushed get in here. We are pretty darn close though. I think most of these are weird. Hi, Sarah. Oh, that was the unicorn. Great, very nice. I can sense the annoyance magic. Here, take something I made. A modest item, but not without power. She rewards you with a strange breastplate made of fibrous materials set with crystals. Well, that's pretty big. Ooh. I don't know who should wear it. Why does chainmail have chance to evade? That doesn't make sense. I guess all of these have chance to evade, it's just... This isn't bad for her. I mean, it's not like a perfect situation, but... Okay, let's talk to her properly. You meet someone unusual in Anama lands, a woman wearing mage robes. She stares at you defiantly as you enter. I am Sarah. I am Shayder's mage. What are you doing in Shayder? I study the magical arts and provide training in the same. And believe me, between the roaches and the Anama, these are not stress-free occupations. What sort of magical training can you perform? She speaks quietly. Shh, teaching magic in Anima lands is frowned upon, but I am quite capable of teaching several valuable spells. If you wish to purchase one, let me know. Sure. We're gonna have to find a way to boost our money. We've been slowly draining it here for a while. What? See, this is another one of those situations where maybe I can do it twice because she can do advanced training too. I guess that's... What's that? I'm a little confused though. I'm gonna push save and then... what do you think the Anima... What do the Anima think of your being here? I care not what they say. I am a legal mage licensed by the Empire. Magic, despite its drawbacks, is a great force for good. And no matter what they do, this is home. And here I will remain, the ignorant fools. Of course, I have met a wise Anima member, believe it or not, who might help you. Who do you know who can help us? Arkley, the librarian, is wise and knows an awful lot. You should be sure to speak with him. He's in the library to the north. I think we already have, but... Oh yeah, look at that. I think she's doing advanced training. I think that's what's going on. I'm breaking the bank here, but it's fine. Let's do our level ups now. We're on level 12. Reduces your chance of being hit. Act sooner. Chance to hit. I don't know what to boost here. I guess I'll put it back on strength. She's different because she's building strength. I can never remember his name. Something Oss. He's more full dexterity. I'm confused to how high I have to get this in order to get more battle disciplines. It's not very clear. I'm just gonna boost her chance to hit. That's like the only thing I care about right now. Strong back is one of the positive traits you could get in Exile 3. And the anti-trait was like frail or bad back or something. Oh, that might be kind of nice. Passive Bless, that's good for our hit chance. Whoa. Sage Lore is 3x on Arcane Lore. I think I'm going for the blessed one. Alright, and you... He's gonna rush dexterity to the top, I think. Let's give you more parry so that we can work our way towards more riposte. 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 More riposta. I'm gonna do Blessed Warrior on him too. I know that my two characters there are kind of building the same, and that's not great, but... I really like the idea of just being immune to spells and effects that hijack us. I give you even more priest skill. Cool. I hate dumping his talents into tool use, and now that I know that we might be able to buy this, I don't know. Actually, I'm gonna do more first aid on him, because energy regeneration is gonna keep us in the game. I was getting interested in Sword Mage. It's tough. I think I will have him drop one into Sage Lore. That's 3 Arcane Lore, which is amazing. I'll do the same on the first aid. Oh no, I can't. Oh, you're stuck on tool use or priest for that. Interesting. Okay, maybe not then. I'm still doing bad with luck. Do some resistance here. Alright, one tree. Ooh, I kind of like the idea of using this level to just, yeah, we're gonna get +6 on our arcane lore. That's super good for us. What a boost. Okay. Nice. She doesn't do identification at all. The identification thing is just missing. We do want tool use again, but man, these are super locked. City Hall. Hello, traveler. Podium is almost bare, waiting to be covered with useless forms nobody will ever care about. The only thing you find potential value is a scroll. Take it. Mass curing and lightning. Who has a lightning scroll? You do. Speed burst. Covering. I'm gonna give it to him actually, because now he's got 2 of those. Yeah, already read that. Cool. The Empire requires the bureaucrats of Shayder to fill out many forms. Once they're filled in, they end up here. Eventually, someone will take them out and burn them. It's hard to imagine them being useful to anyone, let alone you. Okay, cool. Hi, Mayor. A wrinkled and weary woman shuffles papers at the end of the table. Her dress is plain and modest. Her only finery is the sash that identifies her as mayor. She looks like one who has become accustomed to the pointlessness of existence. Girl, same. She motions for you to sit with her. I am Mayor Bernathi. Welcome to Shayder. Mayor Arbuckle of Crimson suggested I speak to you. Quest completed. My colleague has not forgotten me out here. At least someone from the Empire remembers me. I am grateful. You are less help than I expected. Still, I might make use of you. What do you do here? I am the mayor of the beautiful city of Shayder, sent by the Empire to be its watcher and guardian. For what all that is worth, which is little. How did you become mayor? She coughs. She doesn't look well. I was handpicked by the Empire to come out here and try to run this place. Of course, the Anama really run everything. Things I say are basically ignored. Plus, of course, nobody expects the roaches. Expected the roaches. Do you know anything about the roach plague? She wipes a running nose. They bring disease. Everyone is dying. The crops are being eaten. She grins evilly. And the Anima can't handle it. About the only authority I have is to give a mission to someone who could handle it. Tell me, One bit of authority remains to me. The Empire gave me the ability to give adventurers quests, if necessary. Here it is. Slay the cockroaches. Rid the island of them. Save these people before diseases kill them all. She coughs delicately into her hand. Do this and return to me, and I will reward you well. Please hurry, and good luck to you. Any advice for how I might find the source of the roaches? I wish there was. I have tried to study the problem, but the mundane details of keeping the town running have overwhelmed me. But there is a sage in town, Arkley. I think he has been researching the bugs. He might be able to say more about them. Okay, cool. Arkley, multiple people. I don't know if there's anything else to say. Yeah, we've already done everything with him. We can't go upstairs. And these are the storehouses they say to stay away from. Okay, I think we've finished running around this place. For now. These must be sailors' quarters. Only sailors are generally capable of making living quarters so cramped, grit encrusted and smelly. They are currently unoccupied. Ship traffic to the island has been reduced to nothing. You break into these cramped, ill-smelling living quarters. Among the dirty clothes and bits of trash, you find several unsavory characters. They react to your breaking into their home with understandable annoyance. A rogue mage. Okay, they are respectable. Ooh, bye. Oh, I'm not ensnared. I thought I was. Interesting. We're gonna die here, but wanna see. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. They were mean. I'll give them one more shot. Let me finish looking here. You find the chest Irvin told you about. Sure enough, there's a small parcel inside, tightly wrapped in twine. Take it. You pick up the package. It's small and full of some sort of densely packed leaves. The package has an odd musty smell. You bury it deep within your pack and move on. Is it a special item? Yeah. Yeah, that's bound for Lorelei. I don't know how you say it. This is quite illegal. You were warned to be careful when you took them. Alright, we will try this. Difficulty 12, don't care. Okay, so I'm gonna start this combat. all the way around, dummy. Wasting your turn. Nice. Oh, I thought I was gonna get the chance to pick. Stop missing! Zesos. Get him. Oh, your HP's very low. I thought... Wow, did you take all that damage a second ago? Yeah. Oh, this is going fairly well. My idiot summons still don't do anything. So terrible. Don't tell me that. You can absolutely reach that target. Blessed land, cool. Switch the headphones here real quick. Why are my summons this dumb? This game's AI. So bad. Oh, I healed the wrong person. That's horrible. Horrible, horrible. You can't do anything now because I just blew it. Oh, you missed. Oh my goodness. Get wrecked, babe. Can't reach target? What are you talking about? Oh, you're ensnared. Oh, we have a new battle discipline! It should... Oh, basically... This version is immobilize, but with a curse. Oh, I need this. I need AoE real bad on them. Okay, we'll work on it. We'll work on it. Missed. Yeah, get killed. You just killed our girl. Unreal. Hey. Hey. I hate the summons. I hate them. You think they're gonna help. And then they just don't. Super dumb. I know that they can move diagonally. Pretty confident that that's not a problem. I left the door wide open. At first there was curse on the ground, so maybe they didn't want to walk up to it, but they don't even try. What a waste. Alright, well, we're on the island. So let's, okay, we can knock out a couple things if we just go south a little. So let's do that. I'm gonna have to call it after that, so hopefully we can just get there. You walk through a thick forest. The canopy of branches overhead block out most of the sun's light. This island would be rather beautiful if it weren't for the grotesqueries that infest it. Then you hear a soft hissing noise coming from all around you. The underbrush shakes, and the sounds of scuttling creatures come closer. Soon, you are being confronted by a large group of hideous, Doberman-sized cockroaches. You encounter a group of hostile creatures. You have managed to escape their notice. Do you wish to simply avoid them? I'm gonna say no. I'm not sure if this is telling me... I don't think that they're worth nothing. Yeah, they're not worth nothing. It's low XP, but it's not nothing. Yeah, these guys can still hit me. All I gotta do is just whack, 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 and we're dead. Oh, there's one hiding somewhere. Yeah, that was a bunch of XP. Okay. Note to self. Being a soldier on the Isle of Bigail is a miserable experience. These brave warriors are covered with filth, a thick layer of slime and goo from stepping on hundreds of oversized cockroaches. They all look pale and shaky, and they're nursing hacking coughs. This disease, born of the creatures, must be affecting them. When they reach you, they summon up their dwindling reserves of strength and warn you to watch out for the giant cockroaches. They move on, looking for prey. Okay, we're just gonna heal up. I'm gonna try that one more time. I'm gonna try to get south. I really don't have too much time, so I wanna get down there. Whoa. The lone approach to this high promontory has been blocked by a large cluster of huge and highly aggressive cockroaches. They don't attack you, however, they just scuttle back and forth across the road, blocking the path, being gross. That looks like it's probably going to be a whole thing. The southern road to the Isle of Bigail is patrolled by a small group of weary guards. When they see you, they seem to consider speaking with you, and they think better of it. They walk by silently. A group of ogres and bears tromps out of the woods ahead. You're too clumsy to get a good... They're too clumsy to set a good ambush, so they just charge you. Oddly, it seems like the ogres are following the bears' lead, not the other way around. Alright, it is highly possible that they're just gonna rip me a new one. We need to not get hit. Come on, just shoot it. Uh-oh. Not terrible. I really want that backstab damage, but we're not positioned for it. Who cares if it's too far away? Just shoot it! It's a cone! Just do it! Did I miss him? How did I... Man, he's gonna die for that sin. We might still die. These guys are so strong. Oh man! All right, yeah, we're gonna get wrecked here. He can get me in one shot. Yeah. Well, we tried. We did a pretty good job. We need to go south on the island, but what that really means... was this too late? Okay, we're fine here. Okay, I'm gonna do a proper save here. What? What disrespect is this? It says Avernum too difficult? Load your save game and use the settings. I'm gonna change the difficulty down. Watch me turn it up, boy. Okay, maybe it's been telling me that message the entire time and I just never noticed. Okay. I'm gonna wind it down. Oops, didn't mean to. Alright, get this moved around. As I suspected, it's getting warmer around here. Gonna have to survive a little bit of warmth here. It's winter, almost. It's autumn. I don't know why it's gotta be this warm out. Wait. Where's the other? There it is. Okie doke. Yeah, I'm having my fun. We're getting stomped a little, but it's... That's how you play the game. I'm really glad that the game does a lot of auto-saving, because sometimes you just haven't pushed save. And there is nothing I like less than redoing work that I have already done. That's just drives me crazy. If I lose an email that I've had to write, rewriting it, like, I would rather go take a nap than do that. Come back to it. I'm gonna wind up writing a completely different email if I do it, so. Get my thing charged in here. Alright, well. Happy times, happy times. So it looks like we're on the Isle of Bigail. We are in for the roaches. I really don't like this part of the game, not because it's like not well made or anything. It's just, it's so one note, like so many roaches. And it's not gonna be as simple as the slimes were. And the slimes were basically go to a tower, find some stuff, find a door, go in, get the puzzle. The next leg of this is going to be basically there is a giant trash pit that the roaches are coming from. And we're gonna have to go in there and destroy it, and it's a dungeon, let me tell you something. It's fun, it's fine. We're gonna get stronger. But that's all I can say. Like, we're gonna get stronger. It's gonna be boring. But we're doing okay. We're getting there. After Bigail, I don't know if we're gonna... I mean, after Bigail, we'll be headed to kind of the Troglo stuff. I like the game around that spot. It starts to open up. We're off the island. We get to kind of roam around where is it? I guess I'm already in lock mode, so I'm not sure if you can see me. Yeah. We'll head to the east of Krizan. The world is so much more colorful than this roach chapter of the game. Going from slimes to roaches is a little... I almost wish Bigail was more of like a mid-late game zone. Oh, I just realized. I just realized that my Discord is telling people that I'm streaming this shit. I had no idea. I had no idea. Maybe that's why people notice it sometimes. Welcome then, everybody. Maybe I do know who all you viewers are. Don't subscribe, I swear to God, don't subscribe. I don't want you. Not because I don't like you, but because subscriptions are for pansies. Go get the media you want whenever you want it. Okay. I had my fun. We're gonna go to a Halloween thing. And I'm not gonna think about you guys at all. Peace out, alright? Take heart. Thanks for watching if you do. I don't actually hate you, I just like playing this game. I hope you're having a good time.